Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn daily energy, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. Then it was not meant for you. It was meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to get some tarot. We're going to look at current energies, future energies, clarifiers, and close out with an oracle. All right, so we have Eight of Swords, the Lovers, Two of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, High Priestess, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and for overall energy, Six of Swords. So for overall energy, we have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is about going to calmer waters, right? It's about having things slow down, trying to get yourself to a place where you feel calmer, where you feel that there's less stress, that there's less anxiety, that there's less friction and less things going on. It's also about moving forward, right, to a calmer place. So for current energies, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Lovers, the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So this could have to do with a relationship that you're feeling, that maybe you're feeling held back within a relationship. You're feeling like you can't be free to be yourself, or you're feeling like you're not really able. Maybe it's just that you have walls up around yourself and you're feeling like, you know, you have these walls. But the Eight of Swords is also about she's loosely, it's easy for her to break free from the chains and to take the blind off and to move forward, right? So it could be something that you are holding back within a relationship, that you're having those walls up, that you're kind of feeling like you're wanting to protect yourself. This Lover's card could also have to do with your relationship that you have with yourself. Are you holding yourself back from things that you want to do? Are you holding yourself back from becoming closer within relationships because you're afraid of being hurt, because you're afraid of that person disappointing you? And are you not really able to experience relationships on a deeper level because you have these walls up around you? And I feel like maybe that's what you're thinking about, and you're thinking about, how can I balance that out? How can I feel safe, right? How can I let those walls down? But that's something that you have to decide within yourself. That's something that you have to look at. That is something that you have to see. What are those walls that you're keeping up? Why are you keeping them up? Why are you trying to block yourself? Is the relationship, right, with other people or certain people, like looking at each one of those and saying, does that person make me feel safe? Does that person make me feel like I can take those walls down? And looking at that and saying, well, if that person doesn't make me feel safe to where I can let my walls down, then why am I in this relationship, right? Why am I in a situation where I'm feeling like it's choppy, right? With the Six of Swords, going to smoother waters, looking at those relationships that make you feel that you feel safe, where you can let those walls down. For future energies, we have the High Priestess, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like it's almost like you are thinking about that, right? That you're thinking about, am I surrounding myself with relationships that I feel safe so that I can let my walls down? Am I in relationships where I feel like I have to have my walls up? And looking at those. And then it's like you come into this new way of feeling, a new way of looking at relationships, and listening to that inner voice, because usually our inner voice, that gut feeling, kind of tells us, well, something's not right. And are we ignoring those red flags? Are we making excuses for people's bad behavior? Are we accepting less than what we deserve? And I feel like you're looking at it from a new perspective. You're looking at relationships. You're looking at those actions that you're doing. You're looking at those things that are that are happening from a different perspective. And I feel that that's I feel that I personally feel that that is a sign that you're growing. That you are, because you're able to look at things from a different perspective, and you're seeing how things are affecting you, and you're seeing those actions that you're taking, and you're seeing those things that you're doing. So you're looking at those things, and you're looking at everything. And I feel like that's a way of feeling like you are growing and you are learning and you are evolving, because it's like you want to experience life and love and relationships the best possible way that you can. And you want it to be calmer, right? You want it to be smoother. You want things to not be so chaotic. That you want to enjoy those little things that are around you. All right, so let's get some clarifiers. An opportunity has come in for you to look at things from a different perspective and to see, are you holding yourself back from connecting on a deeper level within relationships? Girls, 5 of Wands. This could be something that it's almost like you're battling back and forth between yourself, right? It's like you realize it, but do you want to take the actions or the steps to change it, to get yourself into a happier, lighter state, right? Girls, what are you doing? Hangman, I love it, because that's exactly what I was feeling about this reading, is about looking at things from a different perspective and changing things up. And that's why this is my favorite card, is because, like I was saying, that I feel like evolving and growing within yourself is to be able to look at things that aren't making you happy, that to look at things that are having you put your walls up, and to see them from a different perspective, and what are those things that you can do to change. And just realizing that, yeah, I guess there are some things that I have to change up. There's some things that I have to look at. And maybe it is listening to that gut feeling more often. Ace of Swords, overcoming a situation, right? Aces are new beginnings and looking at things from a different way. And Eight of Pentacles is doing things a different way, taking a closer look, because he's taking a closer look at this pentacle, right? He's really taking a closer look at it. But Eight of Pentacles is also a new way of doing things. It's more about like a money-making venture, like learning, like a new money-making venture, because it has pentacles in it. But I also feel that it has to do with having a different perspective and looking at things differently. And especially with these two Ace of Swords here, and that's that new beginning. And look at that, the King of Pentacles. I feel like it's calmness, being patient, working on these changes, because they make you feel better, because they make you feel that you are enjoying life more, that you are enjoying relationships more on a deeper level. But as I always say, I feel like it always has to do with working on yourself, that you are working on yourself and you are making the best decisions for yourself that work for you, that help you to feel happy about yourself. And you're surrounding yourself with situations and people that are the best for you, and kind of thinking about things on a different perspective and a different level, and making those choices that are best for you. Because sometimes I feel like people just do things and they're not really taking themselves into consideration. I don't mean it as in a selfish way and it's always about you, but it's about making choices that work for you in a positive way, but not in a selfish way. Like, it's being selfish, but not being selfish. Because if you are happy in your life and you're happy in your choices and you're feeling good, then that spreads to the people around you. Look at that, Ace of Cups, perfect. So we have two Ace of Swords and we have an Ace of Cups. And I feel like that's that new feeling, that new relationship, those new relationships on a deeper level, not only with yourself, but with other people. All right, so let's close out with an animal oracle. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. I love it because that's what this reading is about, is believing in yourself. Believing that you can do it. Believing that you can make the best choices for your. Sometimes we say, I don't trust myself, right? I don't trust I can make the best decision for myself. And what are those things that we can do to work on to say, yeah, I do trust myself. You know, I do know that I want to make the best decisions for myself. And believing that you can make things happen and that you can change things, right? If you're not happy with what's going on, that you can believe in yourself and that you can look out for yourself and make those decisions that are best for you. So that you can have this Ace of Swords and you can have this Ace of Cups. But I feel like the key here is that Hangman, looking at things from a different perspective. Because if it wasn't fulfilling you or making you happy before, what are those things that you can look at, that you can adjust, that can bring you that happiness? All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.